Welcome to the 40th episode of the Nordic Sports News Podcast, the world's first daily cross-country ski and biathlon podcast with the latest news from around the globe. Today, let's check the Austrian and Italian team for the Biathlon World Cup in Hochfilzen and also what changed at the Ukrainian biathlon team for the weekend in Austria. In yellow, Lisa Theresa Hauser will lead Austria at home. Lisa Theresa Hauser arrives in Hochfilzen as leader of the Biathlon World Cup General Classification. While the races in Hochfilzen will be held behind closed doors, which will prevent Lisa Theresa Hauser, in yellow on Friday from communicating with her home crowd, conditions are currently perfect at the Austrian stadium. The layer of artificial snow was covered with natural snow, explains Franz Berger, the boss of Austrian biathlon in a press release. Everything is beautiful, we are ready. Austrian biathletes are also ready. And especially Lisa Theresa Hauser, who arrives home as the overall leader of the World Cup. It's a little dream, said Markus Fischer, the Austrian team coach. Anna Jappé, Christina Rieder, Julia Schweiger, and Dunjas Duke, as in Sweden, will be her teammates. For the men, we will find Julian Eberhardt, Simon Eder, David Kamatz, Felix Leitner and Magnus Oberhauser on the tracks and shooting range. Crossing the border, Eleonora Fauner will replace Hanna Oschenthaler at the Italian biathlon team. After Hanna Oschenthaler, Eleonora Fauner, 24, will discover the Biathlon World Cup this week in Hochfilzen. Last week, Hanna Oschenthaler made her World Cup debut in Östersund. 81st in the sprint, she now leaves the group to make way for Eleonora Fauner, notably 13th in the mass start 60 of the IBU Cup in Suzhou last Saturday. Meanwhile, the Italian squad remains the same with the selections of Dorothea Wierer, Lisa Vitozzi, Michaela Carrera, Samuela Kamala, Lucas Hofer, Dominic Windisch, Thomas Bormolini, Didier Bayanas, and Tommaso Giacomo. And to wrap up our news, the twins Valentina and Vita Semarenko will not be part of the Ukrainian biathlon team for Hochfilzen and Le Grand Bornand. Olympic relay champions in 2014 and 634 World Cup starts, the 35-year-old Semarenko twins have been on the World Cup circuit for about 15 years and have an interesting track record with obviously the Olympic title of Sochi, several world medals obtained, for each one by teams or individually. Valentina also has 2 successes in 11 podiums on the circuit. Vita has never won but also has 11 podiums in her career. But with the weight of the years, the performances decrease and it becomes more and more difficult to keep a place in the World Cup. Both had retained the confidence of the coaches for the start of the season, but after Östersund, a page could turn. After a 17th, 99th, 60th and 55th place for Valentina, a 44th and a 77th place for Vita, the coaches changed their minds. Both will leave the World Cup circuit and will join the IBU Cup. They will not participate in the stage planned in Hochfilzen, nor in that of Le Grand Bornand the following week, and nothing says that we will see them again one day. The ball is in their court. If they show that they are still able to ski fast and perform in the IBU Cup, the doors are not closed, Volodymyr Brinzak explained today. 2 other biathletes, Chima and Bilozhik, ex-Porushna, will be in Hochfilzen, along with Blashko, Petrenko, ex-Varvanets, who are arriving from the IBU Cup, and Beck who replaces Amir Kushina deemed out of form. And that's all for today, folks. Stay tuned and subscribe to our channels on YouTube, Spotify and Instagram. Just type Nordic Sports News on these platforms and access our content. Thank you so much and see you tomorrow in the next episode. Information credits to Nordic Mag and Ski Nordic.